and welcome back to another episode of the Roma Career Mode here on FC26. If you're watching this at the time it's uploaded, then I apologise for the long wait. I have recently been on holiday, but I am back now, so these episodes will be more frequent. And if you're watching this further down the line, then you didn't need to listen to any of that. Anyway, our first match in this episode, we're up against Udinese at home. We start off the game really well and are coming forward quickly with Matthijs Tel having a shot which is saved, and that's our goalkeeper in goal. That is Arthur starting a match in the Serie A for Udinese. And now Udinese are the team coming forward. Keenan Davies on the ball, holding off the defender, playing it to Atta, who cuts back and plays it inside for Lorenzo Luca, and he drifts it into the top corner. Kinski with no chance in the goal, and Lorenzo Luca gives Udinese the lead. And we are not going to take that lightly as Manu Kone on the ball in the 36th minute, playing over the top for Brian Zaragoza, header saved by Arthur, but the follow-up is put in by Matthijs Tel, who has picked up an injury in this first half, but Matthijs Tel has equalised. So we brought on Emmanuel Omega at half-time to replace Matthijs Tel, and he did what he does best. 2-1, and you might think that I've ended the game off, but no. We are not the greatest defensively this season, and Keenan Davies playing it inside, Luca with the shot, Kinski with the save, and Kaminski hits the post on the follow-up. We have got away with that one massively. And in fact, we do end up finishing the game off. A shot from Ryan, which is saved by Arthur, but Omega is there to score the rebound, and that is 3-1, and that is game over. Or so we thought. Okay, now that is actually game over now. Champions League action away at Sporting. Let's keep this short and sweet, shall we? This was the best save from Svilar, and this was the best save from Rui Silva. 0-0, on to the next. And the next is Monza away from home. And we let them know early with Emmanuel Omega scoring a header from a corner in the 8th minute. And in the 14th minute, we're already back in their penalty area again with Ryan cutting onside and unleashing a shot just wide. Like I said earlier, we haven't been great defensively this season. Mancini just compounding that as Keita Balde equalises. But luckily, we have the firepower up top, and Angelino plays in Omega for his second goal of the match to restore our lead. And now in the 70th minute, Ryan picks it up on the halfway line on the right-hand side, and he just keeps running. He just keeps running and gets it onto his left foot. And just like that, it's 3-1 and another fantastic goal from Ryan. But once again, our defending just wasn't strong at all, and Pessina making a way through, and he probably should have scored that. But Petagna does help his teammate out with a great run and a little bit of skill, saved by Kinski and put away by Kolpani for 3-2. But once again, just like against Udinese, we hold out for the win. We also had 4 matches that were simulated in the month of December. A 2-2 draw against Sassuolo in the league, a 3-2 win over Hellas Verona in the cup, a 3-1 win over Cagliari in the league, and a 2-1 win over Napoli in the Super Cup. And now we enter January, and a new arrival straight away. Alex Valle, a left-back, signed from Como for £18.5 million. So Alex Valle has come in to replace Angelino. That does mean that Patrick Dorgu will be our starting player on the left-hand side now, without question. But Alex Valle is a bit younger, well, a lot younger than Angelino, and obviously in the end will grow to be a pretty good player. I mean, he's a pretty good player already. But this is going to be one hell of a month. We've got 8 matches in this month alone, including playing both games in the league against Inter Milan back to back. We've got 2 games against Inter Milan, 2 games against Hellas Verona, 2 Champions League games and 2 other league games as well. There's a lot to pack in, but unfortunately it does mean there will be a lot of simulation. At least half of these games are going to be simulated. This is what the table is looking like after December's matches, and we are up to second, just 1 point behind the leaders Juventus. Just for the record, in this transfer window I will be accepting no offers whatsoever. We got the unexpected event that any sales that happen will not get added back into the transfer budget. So Alex Valle will be the only signing I make this month, and I will not be accepting any offers for any players because I'm going to get 0 from them. You are taking the mick. We've now got the Super Cup final, and that's also against Inter Milan. So we now have a 9th game in this month. We've got Inter Milan, Hellas Verona, Inter Milan. So there's going to be at least 5 games simulated in this one. How have we got 9 games in a month? I'm not playing Inter Milan more than once. I'm gonna have to simulate this game. So unfortunately, we did lose the Super Cup final 2-1 to Inter Milan. I've already lost count of how many times I've said that club's name. But we did beat Hellas Verona 3-2 in the league, and that matters more to me than the Super Cup loss. And now we go again, Inter Milan in the league this time, and this time we are at home. They have actually, before this match, put a bid in for Emmanuel Omega, which I have obviously blocked all transfer offers for Emmanuel Omega. He's not going anywhere. And now I've got to say their team name again. It is Roma against Inter Milan. Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay's found his way through. Oh no! That is not a good start to this match at all. Also, why is he playing for them? But it was lovely, tricky feet from the Dutchman, and he put that into the top corner brilliantly. Ryan Zaragoza getting the better of Lewis Miley there. Playing a ball through to Dorgu. Dorgu looking for Ryan, looking to hit back quickly, and Sommer makes the save and clears. Here is Neil El Ainawi. Ball into the box, and Mega's there, and it's fallen for Brian Zaragoza. We equalise quickly, and it is 1-1 here at the Stadio Olimpico. Lovely ball into the box there from Neil El Ainawi. Omega couldn't put it away, but Brian Zaragoza was there to pick up the rebound. Brian Zaragoza, great run. That is from Patrick Dorgu, who's in the box and turns the game around. Inter may have taken the lead, but we just score more than the opposition. That is what we're doing this season. So many high-scoring games. So when you go 1-0 up, don't expect to keep the clean sheet. We have so many different players capable of putting the ball in the back of the net. There is another one, Patrick Dorgu. It's weird because we're having so many different players score goals this season, yet the golden boot winner amongst Roma players is not a contest. Omega is way out in front. Oh, Kone, brilliant touch to get away there. Play it through. Here goes Emmanuel Omega. Use that strength. He's in. Emmanuel Omega makes it 3 just before half-time. And our top scorer, our runaway top scorer, is at it again. Look at Dorgu running down the left-hand side. He's in again here. He's all on his own. Touch into the box. A second goal for Dorgu. No. Hits the post. Ryan spots the run of Omega. That is brilliant. Emmanuel Omega. Great save from Sommer. But Omega is there to pick up the rebound. And it's 4 for Roma. A second for Emmanuel Omega, who just continues to fire on all cylinders. Aslani into Barella, a lovely step over, still Barella inside. I don't know why Depay didn't shoot that, but Bonny did, and he's the one who scored it instead. Inter Milan have not given up yet. Ryan spots Brian Zaragoza. Now into the middle for Manu Kone. Is this a 5th for Roma? Yes! Manu Kone has definitely turned up this season. What a player he's turning into. Substitutions are being made. Omega is going to come off. We're going to save him for the next league game, which funnily enough is against Inter Milan. In the absence of Matisse Tell, he's out for 3 months with a broken toe. If I'm subbing off Omega, I'm putting Ryan up front because he can play as striker, because I don't have any other options. Here is Aslani, Inter Milan. I know they're going to lose this game, but they're still trying to get a goal cleared away by Alex Valle, and that is going to be the end of the match. And we have absolutely dismantled Inter Milan at home in the league. 5-2 in the end. Goals from, I can't even remember, Omega. Who else scored? It was Omega, Brian Zaragoza, Patrick Dorgu, and Kone. There you go. Unfortunately, they've done us in the reverse fixture though. 2-1 loss this time. And whilst we're here, Cagliari away. Oh, 2-0 win. Get in. Well, back in the Champions League now, and we are back at home again, this time against Mold. And for some reason, it's put them in a red kit. No. Couple of changes to the team. Soule is back in the starting lineup, and Soleil this time replaces Kivior. I'm trying to give Soleil more game time because I've been sleeping on Umar Soleil. He's a brilliant centre back, and I have a plan to probably sell Mancini at the start of next season, and Soleil will just slot right in there. It is Roma against Mold. Oh, no way of they giving... I don't even know what happened here. I did not... Oh, my goodness. What did I even do for that to happen? I'm pretty sure I didn't press that button. Oh, well, it is what it is, and Speeton... Speeton is now going to step up to take the penalty, and Mould take the lead. Oscar Speeton Nisetter. I don't know if I've butchered that or not. Well, remember what I said in the last match? We score more than the opposition, so if we go 1-0 down, it's not the end of the world, because the amount of goals we score is off the charts. The only difference here is we're in Europe, and we're not quite as good in Europe as we are in the league. Or are we? Here goes Emmanuel Omega, and he's left the defender in his dust and missed the target. Here's the goal scorer again, Speeton Nisetter. Played inside, it's Abdullahi. Oh, he's done everyone. Great block, Mancini. Here's Stenovic. He's through. Oh my god. Okay, 1-0 down, we can deal with. 2-0 down is a bit of a chasm. Haldor Stevanik makes it 2-0 to Mould. Stunning, the Stadio Olimpico. Oh my days, through again. Where's the defence gone? It's Hestad for 3 for Mould, and he somehow managed to squeeze that in. What is going on? He went round the keeper, and I thought we'd done enough because we had defenders covering, but in the end, he still managed to squeeze that into the net. Well, this is a massive turn up for the Books, this. I was not expecting this. I know we're bad in Europe, but oh my days, this is on another level of poor. That's a great cross. Matthias Soule's header is wide. Here's Abdullahi, who's clear of the defence again, and it's in for Engard for 4, and he's put it wide this time. My throat's died. Alex Valle inside. Manu Kone saved, and once again it's a goal from a rebound from a save. I thought the EA had, removed that for this year, but I've lost count of how many times that's happened in this one episode. It's happened for the 3rd time in this part alone. I mean, I'm not mad at scoring, I'm just mad at the fact that I'm continuously scoring the kind of goal that EA said that they essentially removed. Got to be careful here, the defence is wide open again. Their quick feet are just too good for us. And Engard gets the 4th for Mould, and that ends a disastrous game in the Champions League. Nothing else to say. Nothing else to say. Roma 1, Mould 4. There's no fans left in the stadium. They've all gone home. They all saw enough at half time. That's an embarrassment. That defeat now has left us in 14th place in the Champions League, so we will qualify for the knockout round as it is, but it's left us with almost no hope of getting into the top 8. We're 2 points behind, but we're 2 points behind 4 different teams. Considering we've played Inter Milan once when we played them twice in this month, we're also playing Hellas Verona twice in this month, so I thought, why not play the other league match against Hellas Verona? We beat them at home, we're now playing them away. Changes to the team, as you expect, probably after that performance, including a first start for Alex Valle, Kinski's in goal, Mazza and Ryan from the start. Archie Gray also starts as well. Hellas Verona against Roma. Ball through. Here is Omega. He's got a lot to do from this position. The defender didn't fall for the cut inside. He tried to tackle me from years away and it worked. Are we suddenly out of nowhere going to struggle to score goals? Omega. Here is Ibrahim Mazza. He's got no real support at the moment, unfortunately. So he's going to have to cut back and find Manu Kone, who's got Archie Gray with him, and Archie Gray's going to hit one! Oh, I thought that was in the top corner! That looked destined for the back of the net, but it just curved away. What is going on in this match? Everyone's first touch and pass is just shocking. Here is Isaac now for Hellas Verona, and he's in. That's a great save from Kinski. That's a great run, that, from Ibrahim Mazza. And Omega spotted it. Here is Ibrahim Mazza. He's going to have to get the shot away quickly because he had the defender closing in. Ryan's corner. Oh, Wesley Fofana heads over. Ibrahim Mazza hits one from distance. Saved by the keeper. Cleared. Have my players just lost all their morale? Is it really that impactful that it suddenly makes them all feel like they're about 40 rated? This is one of those games where it's just that last little bit that's letting us down every time, whether it's the shot, the pass, the touch, whatever. We just cannot get it over the line, and now here come Hellas Verona again with Isaac. And it's 1-0. It's 1-0 to Verona. They've barely had a chance. They've had one other chance in this game so far. We've had everything. But it's Verona who take the lead. This is the typical January slump, isn't it? Or it's happening at the end of the month anyway. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you have 9 games in 1 month. Like, what on earth? This is nice. Wesley, poor touch. Omega Mega can't do anything in this match. What the hell? He's like he's lost all ability to do everything. And now friggin' Saar has found his way through after a lovely bit of skill. And he probably should have put that in. Omega literally can't kick the ball in this match. It's such a weird thing. Players really are suffering after that loss to Mold. It's so weird. Here is Brian Zaragoza, saved by the keeper. Somehow we've equalised. And once again, it's another keeper rebound goal. Like, oh my days. I'm happy, but I'm not happy at the same time, because that seems to be the only way we're scoring goals at the moment. Here is Archie Gray. Now Ryan. Oh, brilliant turn! Ryan! Let's go! Come on! That's just what we needed. Just that little bit of quality, that one moment of quality. And who else is going to provide that than Ryan? We've stuck him up front for the last 10 minutes. Lovely turn past the defender. Finishes it off brilliantly. And somehow, this match that we deserve to win, but also don't deserve to win at the same time because of how poor we've been, we've won it. I've had an offer from Spurs for William Bash. Interesting. He must have some sort of potential. I mean, I'm going to reject it because I don't want to sell him. I know Spurs are terrible in real life, but in the game, they are still one of the big six clubs, whether you like it or not. Speaking of one of the big six clubs, we're about to play one of them now, Manchester City in the Champions League. Let's just hope the team feels a bit better in this match than the last one, because that last match was awful. Roma against Manchester City. Oh, that is a pass and a half from Mile Svilar. Omega has got 4 defenders with him, but he's just going to have to shoot. Mile Svilar's got an assist. Emmanuel Omega has his 6th goal in the Champions League. That's more like it from our top scorer. Brought it down brilliantly. Had all of the Man City defence with him, but he'd already got past them all in fairness, and Donnarumma was no match for that effort. Look at Omega go. Look at Omega go. No one can stop him. Absolutely no one can stop this man. Mark Gahey, gone. Ruben Dias, gone. Emmanuel Omega, you might as well just let him run through you. Oh, Carvajal's done Dorgu there. Played it inside. Erling Haaland, saved by Svilar, and Doku on the follow-up hits it across the box again. Here goes Matthias Sule. Literally, Donnarumma prepared himself for it before it even left his foot. Oh, no, not Doku. Not Doku. No, not Doku. Saved. It's another goalkeeper rebound goal, and this time it's against us. Mile Svilar saves the original shot. Erling Haaland puts it in. It's 2-1. We need to be careful. Great win that from Larson. Haaland's picked up an injury and all that as well, which is interesting. I'm going to give him another injury. There we go. And that is what ends the game. Haaland picks up an injury after scoring. We injure him again. And Roma, after losing 4-1 at home to Mold. Remember this. Just 1 week ago, we were losing 4-1 at home to Mold. And now we've just beaten Manchester City 2-1. Champions League, eh? One more simulated game. It's a 1-0 win over Monza. Alex Valle is about to become a left midfielder. Will his overall go up? Yes, 79. So in the end, we missed out on the top 8 by 2 points in the Champions League. We will be heading into the knockout playoffs once again. We did it in the Europa League last year. We're doing it in the Champions League this year. And Arsenal missed out altogether. That is poor from them. And a look at the league table, we're top. Finally, we're top. This is a title race for the ages. It's between 4 teams still at the moment. Roma, AC Milan, Juventus and Napoli all vying to get the title, and AC Milan play Napoli in their next league match. We've only lost 2 games all season in the league so far. We've scored 56 goals. We're converting a lot of our draws into wins, which is good. And that ends off this episode of the Roma Career Mode on FC26. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, make sure to smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more. And if you don't want to miss a video, then hit that little bell somewhere near the subscribe button. You'll get a notification every time that I upload if you go ahead and select all notifications. Until next time, thanks so much for watching and peace.